Day baseball coming your way here on a Sunday afternoon from Tropicana Field. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Boston Red Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's Rays baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Blake Snell, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Blake Snell, big power arm. He has yet to put it all together, but I really like this guy. Good fastball with late life, as they say in the pitching business. Good overhand curveball. His changeup's getting better all the time. If he brings his A game, he can shut any team down.
Stepping into the box, Mitch Moreland. He will lead this one off today. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. One away. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Hero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's got a batting average of .444. Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in off to a bit of a slow start with just one win in their first 3 tries.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, Dero, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against the really good teams. They have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first 2, but if they can win today, they split this series and move on.
Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I tell you what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out to end the inning into an infield single.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Martinez, the runner at first with 2 gone. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And that retires the side. Red Sox leave 1. Boston nothing. Tampa Bay coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Rick Porcello will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that has 99 career losses. The one thing I'm certain that he doesn't want to do is pick up career loss number 100 in this one here today. So it's going to be awfully important. 1, that his team scores him some runs, and 2, he shuts down the opponent early.
At the plate, Malik Smith. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. This is a big one here, D-Rose. They've won 2 of the first 3 of this series. This swing game here, you'd like to win 3 out of 4. I know you're at this point, but boy, a split certainly would not be good for this ball club right now.
Yeah, Dan, to win the first 2 games, all right, you can live with dropping the 3rd game of the set, but you don't want to end this 2-2. You work too hard early to not win this series.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. There to play it is Moreland, and there's one away. Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today going against a power arm on the other side. You could see a little bit of ambush tactics employed by this offense in this lineup. Swinging the bat early, not wanting to go too deep in the count where he can rack up a ton of strikeouts. Be on the lookout for some early swings out of this lineup.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Span. The 2-2. Still even at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Swihart has a beat on it. 2 down. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Hit in the air to left. Swihart is there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. We'll head to the 2nd inning here in St. Pete with no score. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's 0 for 9.
Xander Bogaerts.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And a breaking ball stays outside. The 1-1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Just foul.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Schimpf backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And let's focus on Wilson Ramos. He's an absolute brick wall behind the plate, and if you miss middle over the heart of the plate, he could turn it around with a 3-run bomb.
Striding in for Boston, Eduardo Nunez. First delivery to him on the way. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. changeup in for a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. A fastball that just misses inside. Off-speed pitch, good for strike 2. Here now the 2-2. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Now another 2-2. Hit in the air to shallow center. Kiermaier coming on. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting 7, the right fielder, number 12.
Here's Brock Holt now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. To first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimpf. He drove in 3 of his team's 4 runs in last night's game. First pitch on its way. A little bouncer that rolls foul for strike 1. Schimpf is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
The 1-2. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus our attention on super utility man Brock Holt. Have glove will travel. He packs them all. This guy, and he plays them all above adequately. From third base, second, both outfield spots, and creates havoc on the base pass. This guy is a manager's dream.
Up next for the Rays, C.J. Cron, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Swihart waits on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Matt Duffy. He went deep in the contest last night. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Now the 2-0 is taken, strike 1. The 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
And that one misses. It's ball 4. So a 2-out walk gives the Rays some hope here in the inning.
Batting 7, center fielder, Kevin.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. In his career against Porcello, he has an even 10 hits in 42 ABs. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Porcello sets. First pitch on its way. Here's a strike. Kiermaier, a 27-year-old. He was taken in the very late rounds back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Another 0-2 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Moreland will put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Tampa. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back for the top of the 3rd here at the Trop as we give you a look there at nearby Clearwater Beach. Standing in, Christian Vasquez.
Leading off for Boston, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Schimpf picks it up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Batting 9th, the left fielder, number 23.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Blake Swihart. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
The 1-2 towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mitch Moreland.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Moreland. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one without a doubt is gone. Mitch Moreland with a solo home run. First home run of the campaign for him. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
In now, Dustin Pedroia. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Pedroia, affectionately nicknamed Laser Show. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 1-1 home. Grounded to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. The Red Sox are on the board thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. Now 1-0 Boston. So coming to the plate, Carlos Gomez, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Carlos Gomez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. Hit down the third base line, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Zero.
1-2. To the left side, but it's well foul. Takes this the other way to right, and the Rays are in the hit column.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Into the box now, Brad Miller. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. In his career against Porcello, he's collected 11 hits in 37 tries. Also, 5 of those hits were for home runs, so that's clearly a possibility here. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Gomez gets his lead at first, nobody out. He's running. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 1-2. Grounded to the right. Pedroia fields it cleanly. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark. Luckily for them, the left fielder retrieves this ball quickly.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be. That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's given the Rays a 3-1 lead.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but they gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Into the box, Denard Span. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw in time to get Span as he nearly beat that one out.
Up next for Tampa Bay, catcher,
Ready for another chance? Wilson Ramos. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
0-1, here it comes. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. 3 runs already home here.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Count remains 2-2.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound has completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Smoke on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Ryan Schimpf. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0-for-1 here in the early going. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. 0-2, here it comes. Fouled away. The next 0-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. The 2-2. Fouled off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Outside and a full count. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Now a long throw to third. And he is in there.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8 pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
Dero, he threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate. Just enough for a base hit.
Here's C.J. Cron now. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
from the stretch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Digging in for his first delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Ramos at third. Schimpf on second. Crone at first. One gone. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Duffy, a California-born ball player. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Swihart has a beat on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And a relay home, and he will beat the throw home. It's a 4-1 score now.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Porcello sets. Here's the first pitch. Curveball stays a little high that time.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
And it's fouled away. 4 runs here in this half inning. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We're through 3 in St. Pete. It's now 4-1 Tampa.
Leading off for the Red Sox, designated.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And that one is gone. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Red Sox have cut the lead to 4-2 now.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez. Enough is enough.
Now back.
Here's Hanley Ramirez.
Hanley Ramirez.
As he swings and hits a laser to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Here's the first pitch to him. Lined hard toward right center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Standing in now, Eduardo Nunez. And he puts it on the ground to second. Step on the bag for one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
The right fielder, number 12, Brock Holt.
Riding in once again, Brock Holt. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Red Sox able to get one right back on the solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. The Rays 4 and the Red Sox 2. Here's Carlos Gomez. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First offering on its way. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
The windup and the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Third baseman, number 13, Brad Miller.
Striding in, Brad Miller. Here comes the first pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Moreland on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. Digging in and looking for more, Malik Smith. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance.
And going back to that previous at-bat when he hit the 2-strike breaking ball for a home run, something tells me that this guy, when he gets behind in the count, sits on something off speed or the breaking ball. This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Popped him up. Vasquez over to his right, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays, but they still lead this one 4-2. So stepping in, Christian Vasquez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Schimpf brings it in, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 23.
Next up for the Red Sox, Blake Swihart comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mitch Moreland.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Mitch Moreland, a hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking the zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Took a big swing and miss on a ball up and away from him for a strike.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. Still down by a count of 4-2. Digging in once again, Denard Span. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Denard Span.
First pitch of the at-bat. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Swihart comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
The batter, catcher, Wilson.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. First delivery to him on the way. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to Ramos.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
3-0 now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Popped him up. Nunez has room in foul territory, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 14.
And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimpf. A hit in 2 tries so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Porcello into the windup. 0-1 on its way. Behind 0-2 now. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Squared that one up just a little late.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, If you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Count even at 2-2. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Rays go in order 1-2-3 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. No hits to this point.
Second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Ready for another chance? J.D. Martinez. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
In that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And the sixth inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, first baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
Digging in to try it again. Hanley Ramirez hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
And he falls behind 0-2. Fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 4-2. Here's C.J. Cron now. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose.
C.J. Cron.
Heath Hembry will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Heath Hembry.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2, here it is. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here it comes, 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the box now, Matt Duffy, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Ball 1.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball taken high for a ball. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Ramirez into foul territory. The 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Holt is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in once again, Kevin Kiermaier. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Hembry benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters, and when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits, so you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays, but they still lead this one 4-2. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. Digging in and looking for more, Xander Bogaerts. A fly out and a single for him so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
0-1 the count. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
In now, Eduardo Nunez. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Gomez, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's Brock Holt now. He was a ground out victim last time up. First offering on its way. Fouled off. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he chased it in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. Still down by a count of 4-2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Gomez. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. First pitch coming, here it is. And a fastball just a bit up. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. And a fastball just a bit high. Now the 2-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. And that is swung on and missed, so they'll keep Gomez off base here, and there's one away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Brad Miller. With one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Oh, 2 the count to Miller.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
The batter, number 00.
Malik Smith will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run, a big blow early on. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground at first. Ramirez is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rays go in order 1-2-3 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead.
Your attention, please.
So a new pitcher set to come on as we'll see the hard-throwing southpaw Dan Runsler here.
Leading off for Boston, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Well, that's out.
And that one just missed outside. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line to the right side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
The left fielder, number 23.
Ready once again, Blake Swihart. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Skied into straightaway right. And this will be taken in out there by Gomez for the first out. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Mitch Moreland. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Hit down the line at first. Hits this one hard the other way. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He swings and grounds it to short. To second for one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Mookie Betts will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 50, Mookie Betts.
Here's J.D. Martinez. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First pitch of the at-bat. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. And a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. Missed with a slider.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. In the air now, out to right field. Gomez is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Boston strands a couple. They trail it here 4-2. Mookie Betts will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 50, Mookie Betts.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Denard Span. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see him this day.
Matt Barnes will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Matt Barnes.
He's set. Here it comes. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Changeup in for a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimm. 1 ball, no strikes to count. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. The 1-0. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Here's C.J. Cron now as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Rays strand just the 1, but they still lead this one 4-2. Alex Colomé takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Alex Colomé.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. He'll start things out against Alex Colomé. He'll try to close the door in this one.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Kiermaier is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him. Ready for another shot now. Xander Bogaerts. He went down on strikes last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. The relay. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
Standing in now, Eduardo Nunez. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Rays bounce back here to take the finale and earn a split of this 4-game series as this one is over.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in their face and salt this game away for his guys.
4-2 the final score today. The Tampa Bay Rays led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Blake Snell gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Alex Colomé wraps it up for the save, his 2nd. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball.